that our today's recitation is dedicated for three sets of people. The first one specifically for all our dead ones. Most importantly, the father of our Imam, Akalambi, that lost his father yesterday. We dedicated the recitation of today for the gentle soul of our father, the chief Imam of Ararobi Mosque in Ilorin, to continue to rest in perfect peace, and all our dead ones. Let's recite special Qul Hu Allah. If you have the people that has returned to Almighty Allah, they are also all remembered in this special Qul Hu Allah that we are going to recite. May Allah increase His mercy and forgiveness upon all our dead ones, starting from Nabiyyina Adam till up to the one that they are preparing now, and particularly our Imam that just left us yesterday, the father of our Imam Salman Akalambi. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu. Also has been mentioned, when one of us as Hazel and make us proud, we need to thank Allah. One of our female member, Haji Nafisa Balogun, just returned from rigorous piloting training in America, who is the first female pilot in Nigerian Customs Service. And she's our member, she's with us. They have done the parade for her in the headquarters of Custom in Abuja. We also need to do parade of prayer for her, that may Allah make it easy for her, for all what she has learned. May Allah bless the knowledge, and may Allah continue to put barakah in her and every one of us. May all our children excel in their life. So special in our Taina, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna Taina Kalhauth, Fasalli li Rabbika wanhar, Inna Shaniyaka. And finally, as mentioned by Imam Kasandubu, who delivered a powerful lecture to us the last Sunday of Ramadan, Ashay Al-Imam Abdul Fattah Adeyemi, popularly known as Bainakun, is giving our daughter's hand in marriage now in one mosque in Kuje. May Allah bless the union. Let's recite in our Toyina for him. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Toyina kal Kawthar, fasalli li rabbika wanhar, inna shaniyaka. Recitation will give you the reward of 10 reward paletas that has been recited. We started our recitation from verse 30 to 52. 30, almost 22 verses has been recited. When you count the letters, right, multiply by 10, that is the reward that is going to be accrued to you. Then if you want to have the abundant reward of Almighty Allah, is for you to practicalize and apply what you have recited. And by this, you need to know the meaning, the interpretation, so that you'll be able to apply them in your life. We are in Surah Yusuf. As we mentioned last week, Surah Yusuf is a special story that each one of us need to learn from the story. That with support of Almighty Allah, no matter how many people ganged against you to bring you down, if Allah supports you, they will never do that. Except what? They are going to leverage you to get to your destiny, as it was done to Nabiyyina Yusuf. Last week, A wealthy woman, as been mentioned in the last week tafsir, that bought over Nabiyyina Yusuf, and he was being imprisoned with much love of Nabiyyina Yusuf and wanted to seduce him. And the husband gets to know that the woman has wrongly accused Nabiyyina Yusuf, that he should seek for forgiveness, and it was ended last week. But this week, as the story got to the city, the women of city, that is Yusuf wa Niswa fil Misra, as the news get to the city, the other women scheming, talking behind the other woman, they are just as backbiting that you can imagine. She wanted to seduce a slave boy, and they started talking behind the woman, and a story happened. As what? وقال نسوة في المدينة The women in the city, they said to the wife of the Aziz, the mighty one in the city that brought over Nabiyyina Yusuf, they were talking behind the woman that you want to seduce your slave boy because you are in love, you are impassioned with his love. That's why you want to seduce him, talking ill of the woman behind. Indeed, we can see that you have wronged him. You have committed mistakes against the boy. They are talking about that behind, talking in the town, talking ill of the woman. I mean, the wife of the Aziz, the wife of the wealthy person that bought Nabiyyina Yusuf. As they were talking, you know, when rumors go, it will come down, no matter how. Right? The person they are mocking will definitely hear through one way or the other. He may know, or she may know the complete story or part of the story. Then the message got to this woman, and when he about what they are talking behind her, she sent to all those women. She called upon them, and she organized. She prepared for a banquet, a party for them. She organized party. She called upon them, come by the minute, come and see what I see. Maybe you are going to remain the same. as you are talking heel behind me, come and see what I see. She invited them, she called upon them, and prepare for a free food that hits to your taste. The food is for you. You can eat very well. So she organized like a party for them. Then before they are eating, some scholars said in the food there are several fruits that they can use a knife to cut, or there are food that they will need knife to cut. But she has a plan. She gave each one of them nisikina, knife. That each one of you take this knife, because there are food that you will need the knife for. But inside her, she has her own means. She has what she wants to derive while she was giving them knives. As they were being given knives, you know, say, seafood, knife is with you, so you can continue. And what she did was, you know, say, oh, Yusuf. She has kept Yusuf somewhere in one room. As they are all gathered in the sitting room, trying to enjoy the food, organize for them, see knife in their hand. She now say, Yusuf, come out. Come to them. Immediately, all of them saw Nabiyina Yusuf. They were so confused. They were being carried away with the beauty of Nabiyina Yusuf. Prophet Muhammad in his hadith, he narrated that when he went on spiritual journey, Isra wal Mi'raj, when he was being shown to Nabiyina Yusuf is like al-Qamaru Laylat al-Badr. It's like that the moon, the full moon, when the moon is on 14 days, that's glazing the beauty of Nabiyina Yusuf. So also immediately those women saw Nabiyina Yusuf. His beauty was glazing to them, and they were being carried away, and they had knives in their hand. They started cutting their hand, not knowing, unknowingly that they have been cutting. They started cutting their hands. They say, oh, Shalillah, Kai, perfect Almighty Allah. Perfection is life with Allah, with Almighty. This is not an ordinary man. Kai, this is an angel. This is an angel. Allah has created him perfectly. Ha, Shalillah. Perfection lies with Allah. Kai, this is not ordinary human. It's not human being. This is an angel, and not an angel, ordinary angel. Malakun Kareem, a noble angel. Ìgbà tó di pé obìnrin yìí tó rí ẹwà Yusufu, tó di pé ó fẹ́ tan Yusufu, tọ́lọ́run la Yusuf. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ láàrin ìlú. Àwọn obìnrin yòókù bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ láti máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ lẹ́yìn pé rí nǹkan ọ̀kánjúwà, ẹrú ọkùnrin tí a mú wá ló fẹ́ tàn láti ṣèbàjẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ sí bí ó ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn tí ò ní padà dọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí padà dọ́dọ̀ obìnrin yìí, obìnrin òkè ẹ̀yin náà wá wo ohun tí ń wò. Nígbà ẹ bá rí ohun tí ń rí ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ mọ̀ tí ń sọ lórí yìí. Ó bá pe pàtí àpèjẹ, ó ṣe oúnjẹ tó pọ̀, oúnjẹ free, oúnjẹ tó mọ̀ bùyí tó bá wù ọ́. Right? Nígbà tó wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ló bá há ọ̀bẹ lé ẹ lọ. Ọ̀bẹ tí ẹ̀yàn máa fi jẹun, dáwọn pé fork and knife. Gbàgbé àmì èyí tó mú ló pé fún wọn. Òun sì ti mọ tó fẹ́ ṣe náà kẹ́ ẹ̀. Bí a ó ṣe é ṣe kẹ́rin tẹ́fọ̀ bẹ́ gé. Yusuf tó ti wá fi sínú ilé kan ní ó yá jáde sí wọn. Nígbà Yusuf ó jáde bí òṣùpá ọjọ́ kẹrìnlá. Bí ẹwà Yusuf ṣe máa tàn. Ó tàn sí wọn lójú, wọn ò mọ tí ó ṣe máa, ẹwà ikó sí wọn lẹ́mìí, ẹwà ikó sí wọn lọ́kàn, ẹwà ikó sí wọn nú ara, ẹwà ikó sí wọn nú ojú, wọn ò mọ tí ó ṣe mọ́. Ibi á ti tó tí ó máa jẹ́. níbi wọ́n ti ń rí báyìí pé èèyàn ló dáa tó báyìí, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gé ìka wọn láìmọ̀. ọ̀bẹ tí ń bẹ wọ́n mọ̀ kọ́ bẹ̀ ní ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ àwọn, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gé ìka wọn. wọ́n kẹ̀ pariwo yìí pé káì ọlọ́mọ tóbi, ṣàlélà káì ọlọ́mọ tóbi púpọ̀, ẹ̀wù bó ṣe ẹ̀wù. eléyìí èèyàn kọ́ fa èèyàn kọ́. káì màláíkà alápọ̀nlé lélẹ́yìí. The lesson here, if something is happening to your sister or your brother, don't mock him or her. You don't know what enveloped, what covered up his or her eyes before she behaved or he behaved the way she was behaving. She behaved. So try as much as possible not to mock, to screaming about anybody behind him or her. That is the lesson we want to derive with. That's what happened to somebody that he has committed any mistake. Pray for Allah's guidance for him or her. Never mock that person, because you don't know the situation that caused him or her to have exhibited that action. You need to learn from the mistakes, not to mock that person, not to backbite about that person. You need to pray for that person for Allah's guidance. So these are the verses recited today is embedded with a lot of story. A lot. That after that, those women also want to seduce Nabiyyina Yusuf. A lot of them, a lot happens. Then Yusuf now thought that my beauty is causing a lot of problem in the city. I would have loved to be to excuse myself for some period of time, so that by seeing me constantly is what is causing this problem. Then Yusuf returned back to Allah by calling upon Allah that I want to be imprisoned, so that I will not be outside for people to see. He said, "Asijinu ahabba ilayya." I would love to be in prison. When the woman started now narrating her own concern, that few people, and as Allah want to save him, and Allah wants the decree to happen, those that will be imprisoned with Nabiyyina Yusuf dreamed in their dream. One of them, follow the ayah, but I'm rushing because I want us to recite Council Arish. That's why I want to summarize the story as been written in this ayah. So one of them dreamed that he's serving the wine. The other one said, I carried a loaf of bread and the bird are eating on top of it. So we know you are a man of truth. Can you explain this to us? Then Yusuf said, you, that you are serving the wine, you are going to be freed. And you are going to be the one serving the king, the wine. Then the other one, that you carry the loaf of bread, that the bird is eating, the bird are eating this bread on your head, you are going to be crucified, you are going to be killed. And this is the decree of Almighty Allah, and this thing happened. But as they are going, Yusuf now told the one that said is going to be free, that when you get to your king, as you are serving the king, please don't forget me. remember me so that I can be free. Allah said, oh, for that reason, you forget about me, calling upon Allah to free you. You are telling a human being like you to assist you to be free. Allah said, you are going to be in that prison for another bid'ah sinin, for another years. Some people, some ulama say bid'ah are 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, or bid'ah sinin. For the reason that you are now sending human to human, not sending Allah to free you. And this thing happens also. And before it happens, another temptation came. The man, when getting out, as you know, when you are suffering, you think that, oh, if I'm able to make it, I'm going to assist, I'm going to support, I'm going to do this. But when the comfort comes, you forget. So the man forgot. But as God will have it, the king also dreamed. And they now sent for all the dream interpreters that can interpret the dream. None of them can interpret to the satisfaction of the king. Then he now remember that, oh, there's one man of truth that can interpret this. And he narrated the story, the dream to Nabi Yusuf, and Yusuf interprets. And with that interpretation that made the king to be satisfied, king now say, you are going to be free and you are going to be appointed as a minister in my cabinet. Look at it from grass to grace. May Allah make it easy for every one of us. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliy al-azim. Let's open our palm. As Allah has blessed, supported, and grant Nabi Yusuf his heart desire, may Allah support, bless, and grant all our heart desire. Illa billahi al-aliy al-azim. Let's say it. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanallah al-azim. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar wallahu akbar wallahu akbar wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah aliy al-azim. Ameen. Special recitation of Council Arish. Council Arish. It's a special khutbah. We are going to recite